Oh, sorry, I was on my phone using social media. Social media has become a huge influence in society and affects our daily lives. Today, I'll be inviting you in discussing the two sides of social media. Based on a statistic on broadandsearch.com, the average amount of time spent on social media in 2019 is 144 minutes daily, which is equivalent to 2 hours and 24 minutes. Personally, I spend far greater numbers on social media every single day, and it has a major impact on my daily life. My first main point I will be presenting to you are the positive effects of social media, and my second main point is stating the negative effects of social media. Firstly, I'll be talking about how social media is beneficial to society. Social media has had a major impact in our daily lives, which could have a positive effect. There are various reasons why social media has had a positive effect in society. One of the reasons is that you're able to communicate with anyone in the world as long as you have access to the internet and as long as they have access to the internet. This is helpful in our daily lives because you may have friends and family members in different parts of the world and you have the access in social media to communicate with these people and keep in touch. During a pandemic like the coronavirus, you're able to chat with your loved ones and keep in touch with them to make sure they are well and they are safe. Another positive effect social media has is that it strengthens our relationships. According to the article, 6 positive effects social media sites have on society, the author states that you aren't just connecting with your close friends and family, the world is opening up to you, thus creating an online relationship without the need for meeting up at a location. You find these friends by sharing common interests that you have on your social media page. Lastly, social media has had an increase in market exposure. What I mean by that is that social media provides a convenient way for consumers in staying in touch with the news, companies, and awareness concerning the world. In the article, It's Not All Bad, The Social Good of Social Media on Forbes.com, the author states that people are more aware of the world around them due to the accessible size of social media. This causes the effect that the world is smaller than it seems, connecting everyone through social media. Now that I have discussed the positive effects that come with social media, I'll now discuss why social media has had a negative impact on society. Firstly, society has become dependent on social media. It is second nature to get on and spend countless hours to kill boredom. Internet addiction shaped a disorder in the human mind and affects our daily lives. As time goes on, more and more time is being spent browsing the internet, causing society to be blind to the world around them. Furthermore, many teenagers have faced the problem of having less social interaction. Social interaction comes with experience, and many teenagers may not be getting the experience they need because they would rather engage online than in the real world. Social media has become the favorable and easy way of communicating, but you aren't getting the connections as you would in person. People have become isolated with lack of confidence because they lack the skills to connect and communicate with those around them because they spend too much time on social media. Lastly, cyberbullying is a big problem that comes with the use of social media. According to socialnetworking.org, about 52% of students have reported that they are victims of cyberbullying. A victim of cyberbullying is a risk factor for low and poor grades, substance abuse, violent behavior, suicidal, and the likelihood to carry a weapon. In conclusion, I taught you guys the positive effects social media has in society, and I taught you guys the negative effects social media has in society. Take into consideration that social media can be both constructive and impractical. I have a few discussion questions I would like to be answered. Please share your thoughts and remember that this is a safe place in which your voice will be heard. If you have anything to add, please be free to support your points. Thank you, and I will now state the questions. Does social media distract you from what you need to be in order to be productive? Do you consider social media a convenient way for communicating online? Do you care about the amounts of likes or comments you get on your posts? How do you describe your social media culture? What do you hope to achieve using social media? Do you use social media to impress people? And lastly, do you accept strangers to follow your social media accounts? Thank you, and please share your discussion.